Now it's time for traditional autumn delicacy, apple crisp, Omenahyve. This was invented long before any apple pies. I have here 6 smaller apples, not the sweetest kind, about 2 pounds. And let's first peel them and remove the cores. Actually, it's not mandatory to peel them. You can just wash them well. That's also okay, but the cores, we don't need them. You can cut them into slices or smaller pieces, depends on what design you like the best. I tried here a couple of different ones, but quite small pieces or thin pieces work the best because they soften faster in the oven. If you want to prevent them browning, cold water helps in that. Well, then we have some oven dishes here that I'll use for baking. Let's butter the oven dishes so that the apples won't get stuck on the bottom. I use here a generous amount of butter, of course. Then let's add the slices and the pieces to the oven dishes. You can arrange them to your liking. Good thing here is to use not too small oven dishes so that there's enough space. Maybe about 2 layers is good, not more, so that it will bake faster. Okay, a little bit more over here. Then to the crispy part. We'll use the rest of the stick of butter, so about 100 grams, so that's about half a cup. Then 1 1/4 cup of rolled oats, oat flakes, a generous 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. Let's melt the butter and then mix everything. Then 1 teaspoon of vanilla sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Continue mixing and add some cinnamon also on top of the apples. Then we'll add all the nice crumbly mix on top of the apples. This is the nice part that will go very crispy in the oven. And into the hot oven, 430, 440 Fahrenheit. And about 20 minutes. Could take longer. Mine took longer. Checking that the apple crisp is ready. We have to check this. If the apples are not nice and soft, it's not ready yet. Needs more time in the oven. This time it took about 30 minutes to be ready and nice and crispy on top. Enjoy these while they are still warm, for example with vanilla sauce or ice cream. Just quickly mixing milk and butter and egg yolk together, and when it looks good I'll add some cornstarch. Or if you have potato flour, that will work as well, even better, because it's very sticky or stretchy. It will be more stretchy with potato than with corn. And then let's add some vanilla